Don't want to get chokeslammed by a bully? Try this instead. Now, I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I got into quite a few fights, but I never got chokeslammed. And that's because I believe it's because I did martial arts as a kid. At least when I was about 8, between the time I was about 8 to 12. Right, I did Shotokan karate. Then when I was 16, I picked up Muay Thai. And that has been one of the best things I've ever done for myself because I've saved myself from tons of situations where it could have ended very badly. So, how are we going to solve this problem of getting chokeslammed? I know it's happened to some people out there. It's a pretty bad and very embarrassing thing for it to happen. Now, imagine this. You're in school talking to your crush. Then all of a sudden, bam! You're on the floor in an instant. You're dazed and confused. And then you see him, Robbie, the guy who's been picking on you for weeks now. You know you want to protect yourself, but you don't know how. But if you're smart, if you train, you don't just survive, you dominate. For those of you who don't know, my name is Rick Goodman. I'm the creator of Vexic Fitness, and I'm on a journey to create a strong society through building strong individuals. If that interests you, then make sure to like and subscribe. So, here's how you win that fight once and for all. Fear fuels those bullies. So what you gotta do is you need to starve them. So pick yourself up, hold your ground, meet their eyes, and breathe like you own the room. Because you do. Usually the next thing they try to do is to grab you. So what you gotta do, you gotta step back, break that grip, and then strike fast. Don't wait. Do not hesitate. Do not flinch at all. You have to be on your game, and you need to hit them in the solar plexus or to push them off balance. You only need 3 seconds to shift the momentum. It takes a very short amount of time to get the upper hand in the fight. One of my favorite moves personally, and I've done this plenty of times when I've been sparring people, is what you have to do, hands up. This is going to be purely boxing right here, like this, right? Make sure that your eyes are on your opponent. You want to see exactly what they're doing. And then what you got to do is if they try and come towards you is to step back. Imagine they're about to hit you. What you need to do is to step back, shift your momentum, and obviously they're probably going to do a heavy right, whatever they're going to do. You just need to get your momentum, step back, and push forward, knock them off balance. It's actually pretty simple to do when you start to implement it. What you want to do, imagine Annie from Attack on Titan. That's probably one of the best examples that I've seen in media, where somebody walks towards you or runs towards you, and you block your face to keep it protected with this hand, and then you punch back with an overhand. But you want to be able to see them. You don't want to block your own view, because then if it doesn't work, then you're going to basically give them an opening. You want to make sure that they have no openings whatsoever. Strike fast, strike hard, keep yourself guarded, knock them right along the jaw, and they'll pretty much be done. Okay? And yeah, this is pretty simple, pretty fast. I know this video isn't as long as my other ones, but we're trying out. So, what is the solution to all of this? Essentially, you're going to have to start training. You need to start training by yourself. You need to start training with people. You need to start training, okay? And a lot of people don't like to train, but tell me, what would you rather have? Would you like to spend a couple hours of your time, each day, each week, and eventually become better over time to be able to defend yourself? Or would you like to be stuck in the same place that you were before? And I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is to that. That being said, you're going to have to be consistent, and you're going to have to train regularly. If you're a very, very much a beginner, specifically when it comes to martial arts, you're going to want to only take about 30 minutes to train with shadow boxing or hitting the heavy bag, or train with your friends, do counters, do punches, do blocks, whatever you can. I definitely recommend joining a gym. I'm here on YouTube to teach you guys exactly what I know, but I don't know every single thing that's out there. And I can't perfect you guys with just the camera. You guys need to be joining a gym. I would suggest join a Muay Thai gym so that you can understand Muay Thai a lot better. It's one of the most effective martial arts out there, because Muay Thai, it's very simple and it's very effective and it's very repetitive for a lot of people. And a lot of people might be out there looking at the camera right now and saying, yeah, but it's gonna take time and I don't really have the time to do it. Think about it like this. the time is going to pass anyways. So the more you think about it rather than actually doing it, the more time you're wasting, the more time you're not going to be able to defend yourself, and the more likely that this situation is going to come to fruition. Okay, you're going to have to take some time to get what you need done. Otherwise, you're going to stay the same forever. Start now or stay mediocre. And the real world is much, much more dangerous than just the schoolyard. So keep that in mind when you're trying to do this stuff, because one day you might think that, oh, I trained enough, I don't need to practice anymore. And the next day you're confronted with the exact situation that I described here of getting chokeslammed. What are you gonna do? You need to be able to defend yourself, okay? So that being said, that's it for today's video. Sorry I've been kind of absent for a while, but I got a new editing team and we'll try getting to you guys more. No, we will get to you guys more in these upcoming months. And I'll show you exactly what I know on how to get stronger, how to be faster, how to be better with your reflexes and training, and to up yourself to the next level, okay? So that being said, that's it for today's videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.